What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I've recently realized about how people view self-improvement. So right now I'm doing an arm day. As you can see, I'm doing an arms and shoulder day. Maybe I'll do a set later on in the video, I don't know. But I wanted to talk about how people kind of compare like holistic, in my opinion, proper self-improvement with like hustle culture and like grinding. So hustle culture, like in like short form, is just like when you focus solely on your goals. And oftentimes, I talked about this in my first video, there are like pillars to self-improvement, and oftentimes they'll focus on one. Like they'll like focus on like making a ton of bread and making a ton of money, or lifting the heaviest weight in the gym, and they'll like often neglect like the mental side of the game, and they'll just focus on like brute strengthening, brute like pushing their way through like every single hardship. And oftentimes this can be really detrimental because it can lead to burnout, and oftentimes if you don't reach those goals, it can lead to like depression and even worse, mental health conditions. And so often what something that people have to understand is that self-improvement is like for life. Like literally, think of it like this. What self-improvement does is it introduces you to how, and it informs you on how you can literally change your life. And if you feel a bit miserable while also knowing that you can change your life, then you're gonna blame yourself, right? If you know, okay, I can hit the gym to get my dream body, and then you look in the mirror and you're not fulfilled, you don't feel happy with how you look in the mirror, then you'll blame yourself. Obviously you will. It's self-improvement is like you're told, okay, I can change my life. And then if you go ahead and not change your life, then you will blame yourself for not changing your life, and you'll feel unhappy with yourself, right? And so that's very dangerous. So, you know, once you start self-improvement, there's really no going back. You have to do it, right? And so what I also talk about is like when you do self-improvement, I talked about this like in my first video. There's pillars to self-improvement. I did physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and social. Okay, all 5 of these, you have to develop them like with each other. If you focus on one, oftentimes it's not as effective if you focused on all 5. For instance, there was a time where I focused solely on my fitness, on my physical well-being. And what I've realized is that then I had some pretty good gains. But what I've realized is ever since I've started focusing on all 5 of my pillars, I've noticed that I get much better results overall, even in just my fitness. And so it's important that you focus on every single pillar, especially the mental side. So mental health, for instance, you can easily improve your mental health because mental health is almost like a cheat code for success in self-improvement, because having mental health gives you like a boost. It makes you feel happier when you're doing self-improvement because you know you're achieving your goals. And if you can, you know, organize your thoughts better and you have a better relationship with your mind, your thought processes, then you're obviously going to have an easier time on self-improvement. And so this can be done through, you know, meditating, gratitude journaling. If you can, you know, force positive emotions and thoughts in your brain, then you're going to enjoy this process a lot more. And so this is the whole point of this video. You're supposed to enjoy self-improvement. I enjoy every part of self-improvement a lot. Like I would not have it any other way. If I could go back to my, you know, comfortable days where I was, you know, playing video games and I was not eating that healthy, I would not ever, I would never do that. And so what I found is that like it's very important that you recognize that like you need to like find enjoyment in the process. What I've also found is that, like, as I said, having good mental health will make you enjoy every part of self-improvement. Same way, having good physical health or having good social connections will help your self-improvement feel better and make it more enjoyable in every aspect. What I've also found is that when you're on self-improvement, right? I talked about a gratification spectrum in my last video. But what I found is that when you are on self-improvement and you cut out like all the instant gratification, like think of it like this. If you have a book in front of you and a video game console, and you're forced to read the book, it's not going to be that fun, right? Even though if you're reading a good book, it can be really fun. Oftentimes, the video game console is going to be much more like you want to play the video game, obviously, most of the time, 99% of the time. And so just having the video game console be there, be present in your life, can make the reading much harder, much more boring, and it might not seem like that much fun. Even if it is fun, it might not seem that fun because the video game console is there. So when you cut out all of the instant gratification in your life, the delayed gratification, like reading books, working out, all of that will become much more fulfilling. And yeah, like here, let me do a set now. I think I've been waiting a bit too long. Let me see. Can you guys see? I think that's a good angle. All right. I'm doing incline dumbbell curls. Jeez, oh my goodness. All right. That was 21 reps. I generally do the 35s, 35-pound dumbbells, and then I drop set to the 20s, but I don't know. The 35s were too far that time. So yeah. Anyways, moving on in the video. So another thing that I found out is that a lot of my fellow lifters watching this video will understand what I mean when I say it's hard at first, but once you get the ball rolling, it gets a lot easier. Once you first start self-improvement, it can be a bit daunting. Sorry, I gotta catch my breath. So once you start self-improvement, it can be a bit daunting and a bit scary, you know, having all this like information about how you can change your life being like bombarded on you. And it can be a bit scary. I will admit, even I was scared when I first like started. I was like, I have no idea how this will go, but you know, screw it. Like it was during the COVID pandemic, so I didn't have school. So I was like, screw it. I'll just start because, you know, I have nothing else to do. And so what I found is now it's a lot easier, but I cannot express how grateful I am that, you know, my younger self decided, you know what, COVID pandemic's here, so I'm not doing anything. I might as well just start working out, right? And I'm so grateful because my younger self like endured the pain of having that period of time where I was working really hard, but I got no results. It's almost like this YouTube channel in a sense, because I'm providing, like, I'm spreading this knowledge to my YouTube, because when I first started working out, there's that period of time where you don't get any results, but you still have to put in the work. And then eventually you get results. Same way in this YouTube, there's going to be a period of time where I make videos, but I don't really get the results that I'm looking for. But hopefully, eventually, I do achieve the results that I want. And that's what I'm really looking for with, you know, making videos. But all in all, like, this is something you guys should be enjoying. For me, I enjoy every part of self-improvement. Meditating, reading, journaling, like working out, making videos even. I love making videos, especially when my friends react to them. Like, they're like, oh my God, that's so awesome. I usually have to see you, you know, put in the work. And so, yeah, I really like the process, and I've come to enjoy it. And you guys should too. But that's the end of today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.